Hi everyone, my name is Diane Burrell, and this is my submission for discussion post number 5 on academic language and physical education. So first off, what is academic language? Academic language is the oral and written language used for academic purposes. It is the language of the discipline, in my case, PE, used to engage students in learning and includes the means by which students develop and express content understanding. So in physical education, there are 4 different language demands, which are function, vocabulary, discourse, and syntax. And I'll be going over those 4. So first off, function, purposes for which language is used, content and language focus of learning tasks often represented by the active verbs within the learning outcomes. So this is something that you'll see across all disciplines where we'll have students compare, explain, describe, but what that would look like in PE is having them either compare a forehand and backhand shot in tennis, having students being able to explain when a penalty kick in soccer takes place, or having students describe the different steps in throwing a ball. Next, we have vocabulary. So these are words and phrases with PE-specific meanings that differ from meanings used in everyday life. So you'll use words like opposition, force, balance, kind of the words that you would think about when trying to explain the biomechanics of a certain movement. You'll see general academic vocabulary used across disciplines like compare, analyze, evaluate, and then some more subject-specific words that are used, like locomotor skills, axial skills, manipulative skills, affective domain. So basically the terminology that you would see in a physical education textbook. Next, we have discourse. So this is how our students in PE will talk, write, participate in knowledge construction using the structures of written and oral language. In PE, there are distinctive features or ways of structuring oral or written language or representing knowledge visually. So how would our students talk to each other when they're trying to describe the different elements of a sport or a dance? How would they interpret graphic representations like diagrams of the human body and the anatomy, and then summarizing informative texts? So discourse is basically how our students will talk to each other about PE information. Say if they were talking or trying to explain to another student about the muscles used in the upper body when doing a certain exercise, um, how would they describe the movement while using a diagram of the human body? Lastly, we have syntax. So these are the rules for organizing words or symbols together into phrases, clauses, sentences, or visual representations. One of the main functions of syntax is to organize language in order to convey meaning. So for our examples, phrases using symbols, you'll see like a coach using X's and O's and arrows to show a play on the whiteboard. Sets of repetitions, so 3 by 15, meaning 3 sets of 15 repetitions of an exercise. And then cues, sequence of phrases serving as cues to guide proper performance of a movement. So when you think about personal trainer showing someone how to do a squat, you'll hear cues like chest out, heels down. So that kind of language in syntax. And yeah, so those are the 4 language demands in PE and things that I will consider as a physical education teacher in order to guide and help my students into building their PE literacy. And that's it. Thanks.